Hello friends, welcome to Unacademy, which is the largest online education platform for GATE, CS and IT. Here myself, Malisham Devasane. Today is the first session that I am going to take the regular expression and regular grammars in theory of computation. And along with introduction, we are going to cover two topics today, regular expressions and regular grammars. And you know that regular expressions is very important topic for competitive exams like GATE, ESE and many other exams. So regular expression will give you at least 1 mark in the exam. So average you can say 1 to 2 marks expected in each exam. Yes. Good morning everyone. Good morning Vijayant. Good morning Sagar, Sandeep. Good morning. Good morning guys. Imanshu, good morning. Okay, this is our total schedule, the entire schedule. I'm going to begin today and then I'll be completing by 16th Jan. So have the clear picture what we are going to do and plan accordingly our preparation. Yes. Good morning Gaurav. Good morning everyone. Yes. Right. So this is timing is same 9 AM to 11 AM every day, but now TOC started, so few days, almost 8 days we are going to run this TOC, and apart from this you will have a practice session that I have planned for C programming today. Today what is the timing? 6 PM to 12 AM, almost 6 hours. I have planned to practice on C programming, including GATE questions and new practice questions too. Yes. Aparna, good morning. Ankit, good morning. Lavjit, Nikhil, good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah, you forgot to watch, you forgot to like the session. Please click on like button, guys. Okay, so this is completed now. And remaining are still going on, like a DBMS will complete by tomorrow, and maths complete by 13, CO complete by 12. And this is my schedule 9 to 16th January, every day 9 to 11 AM. So remaining subjects, once as soon as they complete, they will be starting other subjects like algorithms, operating systems and data structures. Yes. Yeah. And later on we have other subjects too, digital, CD, aptitude and computer networks and discrete mathematics. Aptitude will start 20th January. Who is that? Manoj. Good morning. Harinath, good morning. Yeah. If you are not aware of the Uneconomic Combat, so it's going to be for mechanical, civil, electrical and electronics as well as computer science and IT. So that will be on January 12th, and please enroll for that, which is very important for participating on live and compete with the best people who are prepared for GATE. And this is going to be challenging, and as well as which will be similar to original GATE questions, and I have designed, framed by the best educators, so that's gonna be the benefit. And based on the ranks you also get the benefits, like rank 1 you have 3 months GATE and ESE plus subscription, rank 2 and 3 1 month subscription, and rank 4 to 100 you will have 500 rupees Amazon voucher, right? If you are not registered for this, use my referral code DEVALIVE, right? You can register freely and participate on live to get the best rank that you are capable and get the benefits from Unacademy. Yes. Everybody? Good. Yes, Nikhil. You can use my referral code DEVALIVE. Yes. Correct. Yeah. In case if you are not aware about me, I am working as an educator on Unacademy in computer science and IT, who are preparing for GATE, ESE, other exams. And my favorite subjects are like TOC, CDC, discrete maths, algorithm, TS. But I'm not only the one who teaches these subjects, and you have very best educators on Unacademy. And one subject you will find 2 to 3 faculty, and we are going to frame the batches, so you will not have a confusion. whom to study, because we will frame the batches to help you. Yes. And this is my referral code. In case you need to attend the free classes or you want to take the Plus or Iconic, you can use my referral code DEVALIVE. And if you want to access my free classes, visit www.unacademy.com/DEVAGATE You will find the quizzes, all-in-one sessions, and special topics on various subjects, daily practice problems, and PYQ of many subjects, guys. Okay, in case you are not using Unacademy learning app, go to Play Store and install it. Right away you can watch all the free videos, as well as you can go for the subscription Plus or Iconic in case you need it. Yes, if you are not aware of, there are two subscriptions, Plus or Iconic. The Plus, you will have live interactive classes. Plus you have live interactive classes. Just wait, guys. Yeah. Let me know if you are able to hear my voice. Is my voice audible, guys, clearly? Let me know before proceeding for the class. Great, great. Great. Fine. And what are the benefits of Plus subscription, guys? They are structured and well designed to crack the exam, and you will have a PDFs once the class is over, and you can download the PDF. You can study with PDFs also, apart from live interactive classes. And you have various batches, like Evolve batch is going to start in Hindi soon, and like you will have so many batches in 1 year, and you can go for 1 or 2 years subscription. We always recommend to go for 2 years, and you will have doubt solving weekly test for every subject. And Iconic, all benefits of Plus, you will have additionally coach, material, plan, and booster series, and separate test analysis, and one-to-one interaction, personal interaction with educator, and many benefits with Iconic too. If you are not aware of Plus, the Plus is the paid plan. You will have 1, 3, 6, 1 year, 1.5 year, 2 years. We always recommend to go for 2 years, where the price is less and you will have more benefits, 39,600. You can use the referral code DEVALIVE. And similarly, Iconic also various plans. I recommend to go for 2 years, that is 66,600, and you will have a much benefits than you expect in Iconic plan, guys. Okay, it's a time to start our subject. And thank you so much for liking this video. If you have not liked this session, please do like and encourage us with your number of likes. Yes, great. Yes, Ashish, we are starting 2022 batch. Come on. Let's begin our session now. Please like the session, guys. It should be more than the live number of users, but always live users are more, likes are less. That's not good strategy, but make it. Click on like button if you have not yet done, guys. Do this. Please, thank you so much. Yes. What is our plan today? Introduction, and then regular expressions, then we'll go for regular grammars. Okay, so let's begin quickly. What is introduction? Introduction to TOC. And you know that whole theory of computation will talk about the Chomsky hierarchy of languages. That means all the problems in the world which are possible, which are not possible to compute, they are designed to fit into Chomsky hierarchy or outside Chomsky hierarchy. So Chomsky invented, there are 4 formal languages. You might be aware of that. Yes. How many of classes he has invented? That is, anybody? Type. 3 is the smallest class, then 2, 1, 0. So he has invented 4 classes. So in each class there are infinite languages are present to understand. Yes. And once we look at Chomsky hierarchy, then we will go for what are the basic concepts to understand the theory of computation, like symbol, alphabet, string, language. So 4 words which will be helpful all the time for us. Okay, let's begin. So what is the Chomsky hierarchy? Why it's so important in theory of computation? Yes, you can see that the smallest class, that is a white box, the white circle, you can see that it's a type 3 formal languages. Type 3 guys. Type 3. How many formal languages, how many languages are there here? Infinite regular languages in this box. This is also a class. You can write as a type 3 class. And you can see that one rectangle box, that is type 2 class. Here also including type 3. Remember, type 3 class is strictly subset of type 2 because all type 3 languages are also there in type 2. But type 3 we have a name, that is a set of regular languages. What is the name of this type 3 class? We have a name. What is the name? Set of, not one regular languages, infinite regular languages. Set of all regular languages. All regular sets. Yes. Great. And type 2 we have a name, that is not a one context free. We have infinite context free languages inside. And we have, there is a type 1 class. Here the relation is type 3 is inside subset of type 2 and type 2 is subset of type 1. Here if you understand, type 2 class is a subset of type 3. Here type 1 is a subset of type 2. And there is, oh, did I write reverse? Okay, sometimes I do that guys. Yeah. Type 3 is a subset of type 2, subset of type 1. And what is the type 1 class name? It is set of all context sensitive languages. Remember, don't speak context sensitive language. That is one language only. It is a set of all CSLs. Remember, the word is very carefully you should use set of all CSLs. Don't speak context sensitive language. Here only one language is a context sensitive. But we want to talk about all languages inside. Then better to use set of all context sensitive languages. And there is one, that is set of all recursively enumerable languages. What is that? Type 0 class. Type 0 class. Type 1 is a subset of type 0 class. And type 0 is going to be subset of, if you are assuming set of all languages is your whole world, then everybody is inside this one only. Yes. So this is the main Chomsky hierarchy. Among them, type 0, type 1, type 2, type 3, we have understood with various representations. We have machines to understand these languages guys, and we have grammars to understand. So these formal languages are going to be very important for TOC, and we have particular categorization, particular the way to understand each type of language inside of this Chomsky hierarchy. Is it clear? You take any class, you have infinite languages. Remember, in case if I ask what are the languages inside this, this is also another class. Don't say type 1, that's not enough. This is, anybody guess what is the name of this language guys? What is this? Type 1 class. That means type all. You can say set of type 1 formal languages. Set of type 1 formal languages, but not type 2 formal languages. That means set of all context sensitive languages, but not context free languages. Everybody? Yeah. So understand here there are various classes to understand this hierarchy. I can't tell you all of them, but at the end of the session, at the end of the TOC, I am going to explain again what we have learned here and how did you recognize these languages. We are going to practice at the end of the TOC. Clear? So now we are going to start the basics because this is important for us. Alphabet. Guys, in TOC there are various alphabets. Alphabet just doesn't mean that it is input alphabet. Remember, alphabet, we are going to talk about input alphabet because we might store input on the tape. We might get output from the tape, then output alphabet, then stack alphabet, where stack also can contain some symbols. We can call stack alphabet where set of stack symbols. a tape alphabet, where you might use a tape for input and output or reading and writing. So then the set of tape symbols. So input alphabet we call set of input symbols. How many input? Always finite. You can't use infinite symbols. Right? Set of all input symbols, set of output symbols, and set of stack symbols. In TOC we are going to use this kind of alphabet, and you can design your own alphabet whenever needed. Right. What is input, what is output, what is stack and tape, we will see when there is a need. Yes. Then let's begin basics. And you know, what is alphabet? Alphabet we might represent, now I am talking about you need symbols. Basically I might use like a comma B for input, or output A comma B, or stack I might use something like Z0 A comma B as my choice, and I may use A, X, blank, something else, Y. Everybody? Depends on my requirement, I am going to use the symbols. What is A called as here? A called as a symbol. And basically symbol we always represent as a one length. You will never call it as a two length. Symbol you can call it as a one length string. You can also call it as a string, but it is one length string. Yeah, it's the smallest basic block in our context of languages. Yes. Right? This is about alphabet. And when it comes to a string, how do you form the string, guys? If I give a sigma, which is let's say A comma B, which is my favorite sigma alphabet. And what do you mean by sigma? Sigma, let's say set of input symbols. This must be given, or this must be predefined before framing a string or language. Now how do you get a string? Here various strings are there over sigma. Find strings over sigma. How many strings are there? Infinite strings, guys. Infinite strings are there. So find them. I can say epsilon, I can say A, B, double A, AB, BA, BB. You can see triple A, AAB, ABA, until I can write triple B, and similarly I can write any length string. So what is this string called as? Anybody guess, guys? This is not a symbol. Remember that? It is a string called as empty string. Never call it as a symbol. Epsilon is a string. Who is a symbol? Remember A, B. These are symbols for us because they are present in our sigma. And who is epsilon? Is not a symbol. Remember this point. What is it? It is a special string, but there is no symbol in it. A special string, which is also called a zero length string, there is no symbol in it. You can call it as zero length string. Yes. Great. Zero length string, empty string. Yeah. If you have not liked this session, guys, please like the session. Thank you so much. And these are two strings are there here, which are called as one length strings. How do you know one length? Because you can look at in your sigma. Sigma, whatever you have, that is one length, guys. Right? You can write sigma power 1. By default, sigma power 1. And this can be represented as sigma power 1. This can be represented as sigma power 0. And this can be represented as sigma power 1 dot sigma power 1. You get sigma power 2. This is called as two length strings. And this one called as sigma dot sigma means if you concatenate three symbols, you will get sigma power 3. Similarly, I can represent sigma power k also. Can you tell me how many strings are there in sigma power k? That means how many k length strings? How many k length strings? Quick. How many k length strings? You see, there are k symbols we need to concatenate. Each symbol has two choices. Everybody? So it's just like size of the sigma power k, which is 2 power k here. Yes. Everybody, this is how you can understand the string. What is a string now? Anybody? Yes, what is a string then? We have to look at so many strings. What is a string? And right now, the string definition is the sequence of symbols. But you can't have infinite sequence. You must have the finite sequence of symbols. Remember, everybody, that sequence should contain only finite number of symbols. Because infinite string we never use in computation. The length of the string, language can be finite. Yes. Sandeep, alphabet is already set. Set of sets you are talking about. Set of alphabet symbols. You can say, not alphabets. Set of symbols, sequence of symbols. Only one alphabet is there. We don't have many alphabets. This is alphabet. We don't have many alphabets. We have many alphabet symbols. Like A, B. Fine. Now what is language? Language is collection of or set of. Language, another name only set. Set over sigma you can call it as. But we have a special name for that set, we call as a language. We call it as a language. Collection of symbols defined over, collection of strings. Collection of strings over given sigma. You can speak this way, or you can simply say it is a subset of sigma star. You can also call it as subset of sigma star because sigma star is universal language for us. Sigma star, basically what you have, sigma power 0 union sigma power 1 union sigma power 2 union sigma power 3. It means you will have set of 0 length string, set of 1 length, set of 2 length, all of them you will have. It's basically called as set of all strings over sigma. If you define any subset of the sigma star, you will get a language. Yes. Yes. If anybody confused about the k length, just understand k length means you will have k symbols in a sequence, right? The first symbol, second symbol and kth symbol. Each one has either A or B. Two choices. How many symbols you need, right? K symbols. So 2 into 2 into 2 into independent, right? So k times, which will give you 2 power k. Yes. Right, everybody? Great. Sigma star contains, also called as, this is universal set. For us, universal set over sigma. Maybe you can represent an expression like, a comma b whole star, or you can write a plus b whole star, and so many ways you can represent this. Even you can write as a or b whole star, right? Even you can write a union actually we use for the set, but you can also use as an operator to represent, guys. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Mahindra, practice session सिर्फ आपके लिए नहीं ले सकते ना. I have tried to take so many practice sessions, but those people who are interested, very less, right? If many people are interested, I could have already started that. Fine. Okay, now let's focus on empty string and empty set. There are two words which we always talk about: empty string and empty set. What is empty string? Basically, it is 0 length string. When anybody using calculating the length of epsilon, you will get a 0. But empty set is different. People call empty, but you are not aware of set string. Both are different. Empty string is talking about a special string which has no symbol. Empty set is talking about special set which has no member. It is 0 elements in it, 0 elements in the set is called as empty set. Here if you try that empty set is, that is pi, you will get a 0. Everybody understand, both are different. Empty string is different, empty set is different. Set we are writing with brackets and string we write as a sequence. Everybody, and in case anybody asking you how many elements are there in this set, you will have one element. If anybody calculates, this one is going to be 1, because epsilon is a member of the set here. Epsilon is a member of the set. Yes. Yeah. Lavjit, speak carefully. Yes. Empty set means no member in it. No member in it. Clear? You can write here the empty set as both are same. Clear? Here epsilon, you can also write lambda, and this represent empty string basically in our general notation. Yes, great. Come on guys, basics to start हुआ अभी. चलो आगे चलते. अब चलते regular expression. Now this is the first topic. Why are you starting regular expression? Because we want to understand type 3 formal languages. If you want to understand type 3 formal languages, this formal languages also called as what? Regular languages. This type 3 also called as what? Regular languages. The type 3 class has them. And to understand these regular languages, you require, or you can describe using regular expression. This is one way to represent. Another way, you can use finite automata to represent. We'll learn tomorrow that. And another one, regular grammar. Today we will learn after expressions. Regular grammar. Right. The finite automata, again further we will learn about deterministic finite automata and non-deterministic finite automata. Even though they looks different, they may look different, but they are equivalent because you can convert one to other. Regular grammar, further you learn left linear grammar and right linear grammar. Okay, this is an entire chapter I have divided into the 3 parts like regular expression, regular grammar and finite automata. Yes. चलो आगे चलते हैं. And regular expression. What is regular expression? It is one kind of way, it's a one model to represent a regular language. What it does? It describes or it represents a regular language. Every regular expression describes a regular language with the help of just 4 operators. Not required all of them, it is your choice. With the help of just 4 operators. Everyone, it describes a regular language with the help of 4 operators. 4 operators, just 4 operators. Basically we write it represents or it generates. You can use any word here. It represents or generates. It denotes. Once we have a regular expression, we can believe that language generated by regular expression, you can say that language generated by regular expression is dash. You can always say it is a regular language because regular expression can do only regular language. Yeah. Now let's start. What are those 4 operators? We have 4 operators: or, concatenation, cleany star, cleany plus. Be careful, or and cleany plus, they use the same symbol plus. But or is the binary operator. Like you can use r1 plus r2. And concatenation we use r1 dot r2. Dot is optional, you can write r1 r2. And cleany star is unary operator, so we just use r star. And cleany plus is a unary, so we use only for one expression. Did you see that? There are two unary operators and two binary operators we use in regular expression to represent a regular language. And you need to understand all these four operators carefully. Yes. Lavajit plus epsilon is not an operator. Epsilon is a string, is an expression you can say. Okay, let's try to understand more about these operators. Now let me talk about simple expressions. Without operator also I can write an expression, guys, like this one. This is called as not just empty set, it is empty expression now, where it generates again empty. Its name is also empty expression. If you ask me, language generated by this expression is also pi is equal to empty set, where pi I am using to spell as empty expression, but also it has a name empty set. Two things are there. This is empty expression because it is a regular expression, and this is empty set. Here two pi's are there, both are different names. Yes. And epsilon is also expression, but this is also expression now, but that generates just epsilon again. That generates epsilon. Means if anybody asks what is the language generated by epsilon, you have to say it can generate only epsilon. Everybody? Yes. Understand these notations. And A is also expression. But don't say empty expression, something like that. They are non-empty. Except the first one, remaining all are non-empty expressions. Including epsilon. Epsilon is also non-empty expression. That generates only A. If I ask you what is the language generated by A, you have to say just A. And it is also expression, but which has an operator R. Expression that generates A and B. It means language generated by A plus B, you have to say A or B. A comma B. It generates both A and B separately. Remember that? It generates A and B separately. It cannot generate AB, it cannot generate BA. Remember, A plus B can generate A. Yes, it can generate B, but it can't generate AB. It can't generate BA. Everybody? Yes, all the four strings are different. You can say it generates one length strings. You can say that. Great. In English language, we say it generates both A and B. Instead, we write A or B. Look at that. The difference. Look at the difference. We say here A and B. Both are generated from the expression separately. But in the set, you write A or B. Fine. Go to the notations carefully. An expression that generates. It is expression because dot is there. That generates one string, that is AB. That generates AB. If I ask what is the language generated by A dot B, just you have to specify AB. Now A dot B, what can it generate? It can't generate A, it can't generate B, it can only generate AB. Is a one string. Yes. Can it generate epsilon? Gunjan, what can it? Ask me which expression. There are how many expressions we have here? Total 7 expressions. Which expression you are talking about? Guys, anybody asking the question, refer exactly which line you are trying to ask the doubt. I can't see your mind, which question you are thinking about. Okay, A star. What is A star? It can generate so many strings. It can generate A power 0 strings, A power 1, A power 2, A power 3, A power 4 and so on. If you ask me what is the language generated by A star, you can write A power 0 means epsilon and A, double A and so on. It can generate infinite strings. That is what I have written, right? BA it can't generate, AB it can't generate. Yes, Nikhil. A plus B can generate only A, only B. Epsilon also it can't generate. अरे यार जो हुआ वो ऑलरेडी लिख दिया ना, तो और क्या सोच रहा है दोबारा? जो नहीं हुआ वो तो लिख देना, राइट. इट जस्ट जनरेट्स ए कॉमा बी. और क्या सोचोगे, मैं आपके सामने जो दिख रहा है ना वही जनरेट कर सकता, दुनिया में कोई और ना है और नहीं. यस, ए प्लस. व्हाट इज ए प्लस? At least one A. Plus means at least one, star means at least 0 onwards. Yeah, A power 2, A power 3 and so on. A plus, A comma, double A comma, triple A and so on. And these are the very important expressions where people can start understanding, okay, how to use the operators. When you look at A plus B, okay, I can get only A or only B. And if I use A dot B, means both I get A, B. Yes. Before writing all of them, let me give you clarity. R1 plus R2. It means either you can take R1 or R2. Right? Either only R1 or only R2. But not both simultaneously. Both R1 and R2 you cannot. Clear? If anybody writes A plus BA, then you have to say it generates the language generated by this. If you ask me, A comma BA, that's all. Clear? When somebody asks R1 dot R2, it is nothing but R1 followed by R2. Any string of R1 followed by any string of R2. Clear? If I say R2 R1, that is different. That is R2 followed by R1. Don't think both are same. Here sequence is important. Here you can go this side or this side. But here you know R1 plus R2 is always equal to R2 plus R1 because they give same set. They both give. If I ask language generated by R1 plus R2, language generated by R2 plus R1, what do they give? Language generated by R1 union language generated by R2. But here be careful, R1 dot R2 need not be equal to R2 dot R1. If anybody asks, R1 dot R2 and R2 dot R1 need not be same as, it need not be. Sometimes may, sometimes may not. Need not be same as R2 dot R1. Both can be different. Both can be same if R1 and R2 are same. Clear? Yes. Now, pi plus pi. Let's begin from this. What is the first answer? Come on, guys. Keep answering this. What can you think? What can you simplify? Bye, Hemant. Good night. It's not for everybody. It's for only those people who are preparing seriously for GATE exam. They want to complete and they have little bit of knowledge. We promise to have a revision and practice. We didn't promise that every concept will be made you clear. No, impossible to complete in 10 hours, 15 hours, that you know. Yes. Choice is yours how to study. We are there to help you all the time. We have taken long-term batch, we have taken crash course for you, and we are taking even the speed revision batch. This is a Sankalp batch. Yes, pi. Good. And epsilon plus epsilon? Epsilon. A plus A is A. And A plus pi, A. A dot pi is, you have to understand, A dot pi nothing but A generates only A, pi generates nothing, and A cannot be concatenable with anybody, so result is again pi. Remember, now pi star you can write as a pi power 0, pi power 1 and so on. The pi power 0, remember guys, a regular expression power 0 is always epsilon. It's not mathematics to write a 1. 1 is different here. Yes, A power 0 is a pi epsilon, and even pi power 0 is also epsilon, and AB power 0 also epsilon. You write anything power 0 is also epsilon for us. Clear? So here epsilon comes, but pi power 1 is a pi only. pi power 1 is pi, even pi power 2 is a pi dot pi, that is also pi. Pi is actually denominator, guys. Okay, pi plus is definitely pi. Pi power 1, pi power 2 and so on. Everybody just gives pi. Clear? Yes. We go very slowly and we try to understand whatever the basics required, and we also solve the important questions. Clear? That's what we do in the subject all the time. Everybody, these are the very, very important answers, guys. Everybody able to answer these questions? Okay. Now tell me, some people do the mistake. What is that? A plus epsilon. Can you simplify? If anybody asks language generated by A plus epsilon, what are the strings you get? You get epsilon as well as A. Both are different strings. So don't simplify. It is again, it can't be simplified. You may write epsilon plus A, but never write just A, never write just epsilon. Great. Clear? And we promised to revise every concept almost which is required for the gate. And we didn't promise 100%. This is impossible in few days, right? You know that. Yeah, great. Those people who are enjoying, please like the session. But we can't type those people who dislike. Yeah. Chalo. Everyone, A plus epsilon can't be simplified further. Clear? So याद रख लेना कुछ चीज A plus pi, A plus epsilon, A dot pi, A dot epsilon. Understand them, guys. What is this equal to? A. Because pi is identity for plus, that is R. And epsilon you can't simplify. This is already simplified. You can't simplify. And A dot pi is a pi. Here pi called as denominator for concatenation. Whenever you see the pi in the concatenation, whole result will become pi. And here epsilon is identity for, it is identity again. Pi is also identity, but that is for R, this is for concatenation. So identity has no importance in the expression, we get result as A. Everybody? Yes, great. Right, remember this few important points, and whenever in the expressions when you get this, you can write pi plus R is equal to R. When you get epsilon, R dot epsilon, you can write epsilon dot R, you can write R. Whenever you get, what is it? R dot pi or pi dot R, anything where pi concatenating with something, you will always get a pi. Remember these 3 points. Okay? Yes, very, very important. So, आगे चलते हैं. Now, we have very, very important expressions which were asked in the gate so many times. Okay? So many times. You need to know the difference between these 3 to understand the concept. Everybody? And those people who are not aware of, who are not able to understand, start without understanding these 3 expressions. Maybe it is impossible to understand this chapter. So those people who have a clarity of these 3, so you can proceed to do something in this chapter. Clear? Yes. Yes. What is second expression? Why? I don't understand. What is second expression? R dot epsilon means R followed by 0 symbols. R followed by 0 symbols. R ही आएगा ना? R ही आएगा ना? क्या बोलूं मैं आपको? इंग्लिश में बोलूं क्या? हिंदी में बोलूं? लक्ष्य. R followed by 0 symbols. R ही आएगा ना? Come on यार. ये मीनिंग ऐसे है, कोई चेंज नहीं कर सकता इसको. राइट. चलो A plus B whole star. What do you get, guys? You get A plus B power 0. Okay, don't disturb me, yaar. You can't simplify, yaar. Here A comes out, epsilon comes out. How can you simplify? You can't write only A, you can't write only epsilon. How can you get? This is zero string, this is a different string, this is empty string. ये string delete नहीं कर सकता, ये one length string. How can you simplify? When you have A comma epsilon, this has to be A comma epsilon. This is not equal to A, this is not equal to epsilon. You can't delete it because it has already two elements. You can't decrease. This is already having two elements. You can't make one element. Everybody understand the point, understand the meaning, understand every string that you talk about. Both strings are different. How can you make one? These two are different strings. Can you make one string? Impossible. Chalo. Okay. A plus B power 0 or, did you remember the concept? Anybody writing R power R star? R star, what do you get? R power 0, R power 1, R power 2 and so on, right? So R is here A plus B. क्या लिख सकते हैं आप? A plus B power 0 plus A plus B power 1 power 1 power 1. Yeah, you can also write whole plus, that's fine. And plus A plus B power 2 and so on. So I'm trying to explain the same thing in different way. And what do you get here? Did you leave any string here? I just told it is just equal to sigma star. If you assume sigma is equal to A comma B, if you assume sigma is equal to A comma B, you can write as this is sigma star simply. Everybody? Yes. Clear this point? यहाँ पे कुछ लोग को दिक्कत होता, मैं थोड़ा एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ. ये प्लस बी पावर 0, what do you get? Epsilon. A plus B power 1 is just A plus B. And A plus B power 2, what do you get? A plus B power 1 dot A plus B power 1. What do you get? What do you get here? Double A or AB or BA or BB. All two length strings comes out. So if you try to look at this expression, you will have epsilon, you have one length strings, you have two length strings, and you have every length string. Every length string. You can simply say it generates every string in the world over sigma. Yes, set of all strings over A comma B. Exactly. Clear this point? कोई भी string ऐसे नहीं है मिस होगा. But ये तो बहुत important है guys. You know, somebody writing 2 power 3, in mathematics we say 8 in maths, but in TOC if you say sigma is a 2, then 2 power 3 is not 8, it is a 2 dot 2 dot 2. Remember this difference. This is in TOC, if the 2 is a symbol, 2 power 3 is not 8, it is a 2 dot 2 dot 2. That's what we write 2 power 3. Repeat the 2 3 times. Repeat the 2 3 times. So that is the reason when we say A plus B power 3, we write A plus B power 1 dot A plus B power 1 dot A plus B power 1. यहाँ पर आपको A B आएगा और A B B आएगा, because you can take any of them. You can go this side or you can go this side. You have two choices in each A plus B. And you can write A B A, you can write A B B and so on. Total 8 strings are possible. Clear? Everyone? Yeah. See, I always start with the basics. The basics is समझने आया, मतलब TOC समझ ही नहीं आएगा. There is no doubt about it, right? So don't worry about it. When you don't understand one subject, you have a lot of other opportunities in front of you. But I'm trying to help you to understand very quickly. It may or may not be possible, guys. I know that. I'm teaching from almost 10 to 12 years, and as a faculty, I feel very difficult sometimes to convince the students who don't understand even single word sometimes. But I try best as possible to explain. That's why every doubt you ask, I take care of, because you need to understand every concept that you study. Otherwise, why should I look at every chart, every text that you type? Fine. A star, B star. Anybody guess? What is A star, B star? You can write epsilon. How do you get epsilon? How do you get epsilon, guys? A power star, B power star. Means I can write A power 0, B power 0. Or I can write A power 0, B power 1. Or I can write A power 1, B power 0. And so on. Anything I can write in a sequence. It is any number of A's followed by any number of B's. You can write in English. In English, what I am trying to say, any number of A's you can write, but followed by must. Followed by any number of B's. Any can be 0. It's your choice. So epsilon, how do you get? 0 A's followed by 0 B's. Yes. And can I write 1 A? Yes. Any A's means 1 A followed by 0 B's. And 1 B S. And double A S. A B S. But B A not possible. Because after B A you can't write. So double B yes. And 3 lengths similarly you can follow. Right. Great. Understood the point? So when you look at this, you need to focus on 3 types of strings. Here, you need to focus on 3 types of strings. What are they? I will tell you. Those people who understood this expression, here focus on 3 things. Epsilon is there, and A plus is there, B plus is also there. Any number of B's you can write when you want to make absent of A, and both are there, like A plus, B plus. So understand, there are 3 special strings other than epsilon. There are 3 forms. There are 3 different forms. A plus only A's, B plus only B's. A plus B plus means both A's and B's. Yeah, total 4 different forms. And A star plus B star, here both never comes. Both A and B never comes together. You have A's if you want, yes. Only A's you want, yes. 2 A's, 3 A's, it's there. But B's, yes, B, double B, triple B. But what you don't have? You don't have AB here. You don't have BA here. Only A's, only B's. If you carefully understand, you have epsilon, you also have only A's, and you also have only B's. Everybody? Yes. Here, if you want to understand here, A plus B whole star is a superset. Yes, superset of all of them, but they are going to be equal when you write whole star. A star, B star, and A star plus B star whole star. All the 3 will become equal, guys. Individually they are different. Language generated by just A star, B star, and language generated by just A star plus B star is strictly subset of this one, and strictly subset of A plus B whole star. But when you write whole star, all the 3 will be same. Because now they will generate everything. Yes. And this is the most important expression for exam point of view. That is the reason I have taken a special slide to explain. Everyone, so I hope you understand a little bit about it. If not, you need to work hard. Yes. Now I'm going to help you to write regular expressions very quickly. Then we'll go to regular grammars. Yeah. So keep helping me that 1, 2, 3. What are the answers that you can give? Guys, please like the session if you have joined late. Yeah, the first one you can write sigma star because you want every string, or you can write A plus B whole star because because in this language, you will have epsilon, you will have A, B, 2 length, 3 length, everything is there. So how do you represent that? Sigma star. Clear? Yeah, A plus B whole star. You can write even A star, B star, whole star. Or you can write A star plus B star whole star. And even you can write A plus B whole plus epsilon. You know, R star is equal to R plus R power 0. Yes. Many answers for the same question. Infinite answers are there. Yeah, starting with A. How do you write? A dot anything like sigma star. How do you write that? A followed by A plus B whole star. And you wanted to understand who is the minimum string? Just A is the minimum string. And ends with A? Very simple. Like sigma star followed by A must. That means every string ending with A. Yeah. Great. So all of you are able to understand? Very, very easy question, guys. Very, very easy. Yeah. Only you need to understand, is it really generating all the strings ending with A? It has to. A is there, 1 length, 0 length impossible, 2 length, either AA or BA. And every string has to end with A. Remember that. Ending with B, we don't care. We don't take here. Similarly, 3 length. Yeah, next one. Yeah, I'm waiting for your answers. 4, 5, 6, 7. Once your answer is over, then I will explain, guys. Set of all strings excluding empty string. Set of all strings excluding empty string. Yes, logic right. A plus B whole plus. That is sigma plus. You can also write sigma plus. That is A plus B whole plus. Means other than the epsilon, every string. You can also write something like, I want every W, where W is belongs to A comma B whole star and length of W greater than 0 or not equal to 0. Set of all strings where every string starts and ends with A. Starts and ends with A. And those people who are writing only this, you are partially thinking about the problem. This is wrong answer because only A is also there. Yes, plus A is missing. Sandeep, Aman, Gunjan. Who will talk about single A? Single A should not miss. That is also there in the language. A is also valid because this is also starts and ends with the same. A starts with A and also ends with A. Very special string. Those people are writing A first, A last. That means you are talking about 2 length minimum. Yeah. Yes, plus A is missing, Nikhil. Only A also, Lojit. Right? Yes, you have written. Now, start and ends with the same symbol. Everybody? Starts and ends with the same symbol. A के लिए लिखा ना, B के लिए भी ऐसे लिख दो. So, A or A, that is sigma star, A or B, similarly for B also. Yes. Clear? Aman, that will not guarantee same symbol. कुछ भी मत लिखना अमन, गलत हो जाएगी. You should guarantee starting and ending with same symbol. A plus B लिख दिया तो गलत हो जाएगा. पता नहीं A है B है. Everybody? And Lavjit again, single A, single B is missing. Single A, single B is missing, guys. Okay. And don't keep epsilon because epsilon is not a symbol. Some people may say that epsilon plus, but don't keep that. Epsilon is not a symbol. We are talking about symbol. Okay. And starting and ending with different symbol, so easy guys. If I start with A, you can end with B, or if I start with B, you can end with A. The sigma star means A plus B whole star. No, Sandeep, that's wrong. You can't guarantee it will end with A. It can end with B, your expression, Sandeep. And this kind of expression, no guarantee. And how many know about this answer, guys? This is exactly same as starting with A only. There is no use of this. This can be included here. It can't guarantee, no guarantee of ending with A. It will be expression for starting with A only. This is different from above. Plus A. This is different. Everyone, this is different. Okay, alright. Let's move on to the next. Come on guys, we have a lot of questions to practice. These are the standard questions which we are practicing today. Okay, I'm looking for your answers. Come on guys. No answer yet. Yeah, one answer is the simplest answer he has given, AA or AB or BA or BB. 4 strings you can write in a sequence. But this looks, and if I ask 100 length strings exactly, then are you going to write all of them? No. So what do you put? You write A plus B dot A plus B. It's 1 length. Here again, if I ask 100 length, are you going to write 100 times A plus B? Which is going to take much time. So you write A plus B whole square. Even 2 is not an operator, but constant, it is allowed in the expression. Yes. Everybody? So anybody is asking about A plus B, it is exactly 1 length. Remember? Exactly 1 length over sigma A comma B. Exactly 1 length. And when somebody is talking about A plus B whole square, A plus B whole square, you will get exactly 2 length. And if I ask epsilon, you get exactly 0 length. Anybody guess guys, what is A plus B plus epsilon? It is either 0 or 1 length. Either 0 or 1 length. You can also say at most 1 length. At most 1 length guys. Because minus 1 length anyhow is not there. So either 0 or 1. Clear? So understand some of the standard points which will help you to write expressions. Okay, now come to the point. Greater than or equal to means at least 2 length strings. At least 2 length. Minimum string here 2 length. Minimum string is 2 length like AA, AB, BA, BB. Then 3 length and so on. Infinite language it is. How do you write that? 2 length to guarantee you need A plus B whole square. But it can be 3rd length. So we can write A plus B whole star either before or after. Doesn't matter. You can write A plus B whole square followed by A plus B whole star. Or you can write 1 A plus B before, after A plus B whole star. That will also guarantee at least 2 length. Yes. And those people who are writing first time, be careful about these easy problems. They are easy, no doubt. But if you can't understand easy, and definitely you can't understand this chapter at all. So we require a lot of practice. those people who are not able to understand, focus on what is the definition of those four operators. Everybody? And why do you have infinite answers? Because each expression can be represented with infinite equivalent expressions too. Yeah. And at most two length. You know at most two length means you will have a 0 or 1 or 2 length only. Everybody? Like epsilon, A, B, 1 length and 2 length finally. So how do you write the expression? Easy one, like epsilon or A plus B is a 1 length and A plus B whole square is a 2 length. But this is going to take much time, right? So we have other shortcut. What is that? At most 1, repeat twice so that at most 2 comes. At most 1, repeat twice. You can't go to 3 length at all. Yeah. So you can write twice. You can write twice A plus B plus epsilon dot A plus B plus epsilon. So this is at most 1, less than or equal 1, less than or equal 1 length. So you will get less than or equal 2 length, no doubt. Right? Good. If anybody asks at most 100 length, you can just use a power 100. And do not confuse. I have many people have a problem, guys. Somebody is writing like, x such that x belongs to A comma B whole star. What is the meaning? How to speak that? Every x is present in language L, but that x must be belongs to not just 1x, 2x, every x belongs to A plus B whole star. And anybody write a condition length of x greater than or equal to means x is greater than length of x. We talk about length of x is greater than or equal to 2. Please understand, this is not 1x, it is every x. That is why we call it as set of all strings in A plus B whole star, where every string has at least 2 length. But this comma is not or, this comma is and. Remember that. This comma is and. Yeah, great. Okay, I have to talk about this set because in future you do mistakes. Only you don't know the definition of set, then how can you understand the TOC problems? It will be very, very difficult too. And not only that, when you write something like A comma B, this comma represent R. In English language, we say both A and B are present in my language. But in this set, A or B, we call it as. Okay. It generates both A and B separately. And in English language, we speak and, but instead we write or. And when we write x, such that x belongs to A comma B whole star and length of x is equal to 1. Look at that. But this comma represent and. This comma represent and, because we need to satisfy this condition and this condition. That's why we get. Yeah. Great. Okay. Did I complete all? Yes. Let's move on to the next problems. Okay. Come on guys, quick, 11, 12, 13. We need to move to regular grammars too. Okay, have you understood the problem first? The 11th one, set of all strings over a comma b where the number of a's in every string is exactly 2. That means b's doesn't matter. B's doesn't matter. So how do you write the expression? Exactly how many a's? 2 a's. And b's kuch bhi hai na? So you can write a b star everywhere. Because b's can come any. But look at now, any string that you write exactly 2 a's comes, but b's is your choice. You can look at that. The minimum string is AA. Did you get that or not? B power 0 a, b power 0 a, b power 0. You will get AA minimum. Exactly 2 a's. And next, it's your choice. BAA also exactly 2 a's. AB also, and AAB also, and 2 b's, 3 b's doesn't matter to us. Yes. This is a very easy expression. And people write so many ways this one. Okay, B star A looks twice. So you can write B star A whole square, B star. Or people look at other side. Okay, looks like you have A star B, AB star twice. Then you can also write AB star whole square. But do not confuse these notations. These are also same. But only I am writing different way. Yes or no? You have something like, guys, xy, xyz. Can I write xy whole square z? Yes, you can do that. You can do that. You can do that. Yeah. 12. Number of a's. At least 2. At least 2. First तो गारंटी कर दो 2 a's को. उसके बाद कितने भी a's हो सकता. तो उसके लिए क्या करोगे? A plus B whole star, A plus B whole star, but don't assume this is only the answer. This is easiest answer. Some people may have infinite answers. Everybody? Yes. And at most 2 A's, guys, ये तो करना पड़ेगा. A plus epsilon, it's a basically at most 1A. अगर आपको एटमोस्ट 2 a's चाहिए ना तो ओल स्क्वायर लगा लो, ओल स्क्वायर. बट बीस भी चाहिए ना तो क्या करोगे? एक ए प्लस एप्सिलॉन यहां पर, दूसरा ए प्लस एप्सिलॉन यहां पर. तो 20 कितने भी आ सकते हैं ना. तो यू राइट बी स्टार बी स्टार बी स्टार. तो दिस विल गारंटी एटमोस्ट 2 a's. क्लियर? It looks complicated, but that is how we can write easily. Otherwise, you can write individually, like 0A. You can write, B star. That is at no A. Or 1A exactly. 1A exactly. Or 2 A's exactly. जो लिखा ना 11th वाला copy कर दो सीधा. 2 A's exactly. But this takes much time to write. So the same expression you can write as a different way. A plus epsilon. A plus epsilon and B star, B star, B star. This is exactly same as what you have written here. Clear? Yeah, again whole square form you can represent all your choices, guys. You have so many choices to represent the same. Yeah. Quick. 14. Even length. And guys, even length nothing but multiple of 2 divisible by 2. You can say it is also divisible by 2. So multiple of 2 means, 2 length how to write? That is A plus B whole square. इसको repeat कर दो सीधा. Everybody, if you repeat it, you will get epsilon. Next length is just possible 2 length only. After 2 length possible just 4 length only. 4 A's you can generate and so on. राइट. ऑड लेंथ जो इवन लेंथ है ना, और आपको चाहिए तो ऐसे भी कर सकते गाइस. डबल ए बी बी ए बी बी होल स्टार. ये भी सही है. एनी 2 लेंथ यू कैन रिपीट नाउ. ग्रेट. 15 ऑड लेंथ. जो इवन है ना, आपको पता है इवन प्लस 1 इज ऑड, राइट. तो इवन कंकैटिनेशन विथ 1 लेंथ कंकैटिनेशन. ये ऑलरेडी इवन था. इसको आगे नहीं तो पीछे बाद में यू कैन राइट जस्ट ए प्लस बी. ए 1 लेंथ एक्स्ट्रा जनरेट करेगा. इज ऑलरेडी डूइंग इवन लेंथ जॉब. concatenate with one length will become odd length. Yes. Yeah. Most of you are able to write. That's great. Divisible by 3 means multiple of 3. तो power 3 को repeat कर दो. Power 3 को repeat कर दो कितने बार भी वो multiple of 3 ही बनेगा. Everybody. Similarly, you can write any divisible by concept. Yeah. Any divisible by concept. Now 17. Now number of A's is even. Now these are going to be very important for the exam point of view. 2 times asked in the gate. First time it was okay. Second time, the last year they have done. They have no option in the exam. There is no correct option in the exam. So they have given full marks to every one. Okay. Number of A's is even. कितने A's होना चाहिए even? Even, right? Even A's मतलब 2 A's को repeat करना पड़ेगा. But B's कितने आएगा? कितने भी, right? यहाँ भी 20 आ सकता, यहाँ भी 20, यहाँ भी 20, यहाँ भी 20 और outside भी. ये स्क्वायर नहीं है guys. ये ना स्टार, ऊपर वाले स्टार है. Double A star. Basically double A star represent even A's. When you don't have B's. B आया ना, तो this is not gonna be the answer. B's can be any. Everybody? Yeah, B's can be any. Again, look at how did I write. A's only we want to make even. Even. This is even, no doubt. Even A's. Now you can get 0 A's, 2 A's, 4 A's, 6 A's. But B's also there in the language. So what do? Here I can write a B star. B's I don't count at all. Some of the B's you can ignore, that you can practice later on. And number of A's odd. So A is there. And how do you do that? Double A whole star. Ye number of A's is odd. This is odd A's, no doubt. There are 2 ways to write, guys. A followed by double A whole star. Even that A you can keep after double A whole star. Both represent odd A's. But here B also there. So we keep B star, B star, B star. You can write B star so many. Some are, you can delete. Some of them are redundant. You can delete them. These are the easiest ways. These are the easiest expressions to write them, to represent them. Everybody? Yes. Now, number of A is divisible by 3. Again, A, multiple of 3 guys. But B's कितने भी आ सकते कहीं से भी है ना, तो वो B स्टार लगाओगे यहाँ पर. Clear? Don't leave the B's because you might not generate all the strings. So fulfill your language. Yeah. Understand how easily we are able to write, we are able to represent, but difficult forms there that I can't explain now because of I need to start regular grammars too. Yes. Now let me complete as quickly as possible. Second symbol from beginning is A. Second symbol, first is anything, right? First symbol is any. This is the first symbol. First is any, but second has to be A. And after that, anything. Everybody, you can also write A or BA followed by A plus B. You can also say starts with AA or starts with BA. You can also say another way. And second symbol from ending is A. And last symbol is anything. This is the last. And second last has to be A. And before that, anything. You can also write as ending with AA or AB. You can distribute that A. So we'll get A plus B whole star and double A or AB. Everyone, you can distribute A. You can distribute A to both. Okay. W containing AB as a substring means AB is there always there before after anything. Before after anything. We don't care, but AB always there. Yes. Clear? These are very easy languages in TOC, and you should not confuse by looking at them. Okay, 23 starts with AA or AB, guys, BB. So you can say AA or BB followed by A plus B whole star. If you want, you can also write starting with AA or starting with double B. Yes, and ends with AA or BB. Similarly, AA or BB you can end, but before that anything. So you can represent individually also. My strings ends with AA or my strings ends with double B. But every string is covered who satisfies. Containing AA or double B, AA or double B, one of them definitely there, but before, after anything. This is also can be simplified in difficult manner, that you can do like, A plus B whole star. What's happening? You can also write A plus B whole star double A R. कुछ तो हो रहा है आज. You can write containing double A separately or means plus containing double B separately, because the result is going to be same set of strings. Only expression we are writing different way, but still answer is same. You can write containing double A separately, containing double B separately, R is there, so plus we can keep. Yeah. Starting with double A and double B, is it possible? No. So pi we write impossible, no string at all in the world. Epsilon is also wrong. No string in the world that can satisfy. Ending with both double A and double B, is it possible? And remember, double A, double B is different. Double A and double B is different. Carefully speak that sentence. Yeah, there is no string in the world that you can end with both double A and double B simultaneously. No, but containing is possible, guys. Double A पहले आया, double B बाद में आया कहीं पर, तो ये सिग्मा स्टार लगा सकते हैं यहाँ पर, यहाँ पर, यहाँ पर. ये नहीं हुआ. सपोज डबल बी पहले आ सकता, डबल ए बाद में आ सकता, दोनों तो आया. Yes, this is the containing. Containing both will happen, double A and double B, in some sequence, but starting never happens both simultaneously. So look at these three problems carefully, guys. Okay, before going to regular grammars, let me talk about, and we are going to start the new batch, Evolve batch for Computer Science and Engineering, which is in the batch. अगर आपको 2022-2023 prepare करना, this is the right time to take the subscription, and we recommend to take the subscription. You can use my referral code DEVALIVE to take the subscription and start preparing. And we are planned to start this batch the end of this January, and dates will be released soon. Yeah. Okay, now regular grammar. अगर कोई लाइक नहीं किया ना अब तक, प्लीज लाइक कर दो गाइस, राइट? ग्रेट आदित्य, थैंक यू सो मच. एंड वी आर ऑलवेज इंफॉर्मेटिव. हम हंगामा कम करते गाइस, आपको पता है. वी ऑलवेज आर कीन टू हेल्प द स्टूडेंट्स. जो यहाँ पर ये चैनल पर आके पढ़ा रहा है ना, दिस चैनल एज पर एज आई नो, we are committed to give the right knowledge to the students. Only thing is, the student, if he is continuous, then he can understand what we deliver. आप ऐसा होता है ना, once in a month आ रहा है और समझने के लिए कोशिश कर रहा है, नहीं होता है ना. In the subject there are so many concepts are linked up. आज आया, कल नहीं आया, परसों आया, तो समझ में नहीं आता ना. तो if you are continuous, definitely you will understand what we are actually delivering, and just do everyday homework, learn the day by day. Today once the class is over, and do little bit homework to understand the concepts, because कुछ लोग का ऐसे एक बार नहीं आता दिमाग में, एक बार समझ नहीं आता, right? So some people, they may not understand the concept first time when they read, first time when they look at, so they need little bit of practicing. Yes. 2021 already we have taken so many classes, so many batches. Practice. Aditya Pandey, it's just practice. There is no shortcut in the world. Any problem in the, if you want a shortcut, practice better way and practice with understanding. Right. डाउट्स पूछना पड़ेगा. लोग पूछ रहे हैं ना डाउट्स, सर ए स्टार में एप्सिलॉन कैसे आएगा, ए स्टार में ये कैसे आएगा, डाउट्स आना चाहिए. राइट. शॉर्टकट इज द बेस्ट थिंग इज आस्क मोर डाउट्स एंड अंडरस्टैंड क्लियरली. यस. और रेगुलरली तो आना चाहिए. नाउ रेगुलर ग्रामर गाइस. टुडे इज द लास्ट टॉपिक, रेगुलर ग्रामर. ये बहुत इजी ग्रामर है गाइस. एंड यू नो languages can be also represented using grammars. The regular grammar, any grammar in the world, that means formal grammar we talk about, we represent with 4 parameters, VTPS. Everyone? Yeah. Sandeep, Vishwadeep sir is going to take data structure. I take TOC, compiler, C programming and discrete maths. Yeah. V is here set of variables, you can call non-terminals. But some textbooks, be careful, they keep all the symbols including terminals and non-terminals because they call variables. It's fine. T represents set of terminals. Okay, T represents what? Set of terminals. And P represent set of rules. You can call them as productions. And S is a start. Is a start symbol. That is one of the symbol in the V. Yes. Yeah. And this regular grammar, it has its own definition. Guys, all the grammars, they follow 4 parameters. They have the non-terminals, they have the terminals, they have the start symbol. But how do you write the every rule in P is going to change. How do you write every rule in P? That is the P. If you know the definition of a P, answer is over. How do you form the rule? How do you form the rule? In regular grammar, first let me talk about regular grammar. It represents which language? It represents a regular language. Means it is going to generate regular language, but it is LLG or RLG, means left linear grammar or right linear grammar. Maybe both, that depends on how do you interpret. Don't say both, that is a different word comes out, but anyhow it can be both sometimes only. Everybody, it is left linear grammar. What is LLG here? LLG means left linear grammar. What is linear grammar? We will study later. What is left linear grammar? I am going to help you. What is RLG? Right linear grammar. So what is right linear grammar? Wait for a minute. Yes. Clear? And how do you write a rule? How do you write a rule? That's going to be important. It's basically generates set of strings, but that set of strings forms a language. This set of strings forms a language. That language is a regular. So you have to understand how this grammar generates strings. Yeah, let's start with this regular grammar. Regular grammar, you can use either LLG concept or RLG concept. And here every production, every rule in LLG satisfies V arrow, V T star or V arrow T star. It means what? It means LHS side you have exactly, when you write this, you have exactly one non-terminal, exactly and only one non-terminal, nobody else. At RHS side, either no non-terminal or non-terminal. If non-terminal appears, that must be at first place only. If non-terminal appears, if not appears, very well, T star. If non-terminal appears, it must be first only. It must be at first. That means V should be here. No V is also fine. Clear? In left linear grammar, look at this example. S derives as A B or A. Is it left linear grammar or not? Yes. How do you know that? Look at that. V arrow V T star T power 2. This is a T power 1. Is it matching our rules or not? Right? It's matching our rules. Yes, it is LLG. It is LLG. And it's impossible to have two non-terminals in the same production, guys. In every production, you must have at most one non-terminal. And what is RLG? If you understood that, every rule in RLG, remember, should satisfy which condition? V arrow T star V. I can say simply R means bar. You can say T star. You can say this one better. You want an example? You can see here. Example. I can write S derives A capital A and A derives epsilon. Yes, it is satisfying rules. Even I can write A B. T square यार एक्सप्रेशन से ही आ रहा है ना, एक्सप्रेशन में ही आ रहा है ना. ये स्क्वायर मतलब ये डॉट ये ना. टी स्क्वायर मतलब एनी टर्मिनल फॉलोड बाय एनी टर्मिनल. ऐसे ए डॉट ए होगा, ए डॉट बी होगा, कुछ भी. एनी टर्मिनल फॉलोड बाय एनी टर्मिनल. टी स्क्वायर मीन्स यू कैन राइट टू टर्मिनल्स इन ए सीक्वेंस. बेसिकली समझ लो, एक एग्जाम्पल देता हूं आपके लिए. When you are writing something here, here look at, this is T dot T because T square, this is a T square, this is a T power 1, this is T dot T, this is a V, so you can write V dot T square. The basically what is T? T can be A or B or C because there are terminals which are available. V means it can be S or A. So when I am writing V dot T star means any non-terminal followed by any sequence of terminals. Any sequence of terminals. Clear everybody? Yes. Yes. Right side यार मैं बोल रहा हूँ ना, समझ नहीं आता हिंदी. V2 V T star or V T star. It means here exactly 1. V square तो नहीं लिखा ना V star. क्या लिखा? सिर्फ V power 1 ही लिखा ना. 1 ही यार. Exactly 1 non-terminal. But वो भी first position में in LLG. T star मतलब इसमें no non-terminal. You can include both of them or any one of them here. It is your choice. Clear? इसलिए हम ये भी लिख सकते हैं S A B और S C D और A. जितना चाहिए उतना लिखो, but satisfy these definitions. Yes. Definition has to be clear. Ask any doubt. I'll keep on explaining, but only in the definition you should spend much time to understand the concepts, guys. If you have joined late, please like the session. Don't forget to like the session, guys. डाउट पूछना नहीं, डायरेक्टली सीधा डाउट डाल दो चैट में. आई एम लुकिंग एट इट समवेयर. क्या डाउट? आपके लिए वेट करना. क्या डाउट कब आएगा? चलो आगे चलते हैं. नाउ we'll try to understand grammar. Is this, look at that, we'll also understand the language. Is it left linear grammar? Yes. Is it right linear grammar? Yes. How do you know that? How do you know that? Because it is satisfying T star everywhere. T star rule is there in both of them. T star rule is there in both of them. Right? And what is this? This is not left linear grammar, but this is a right linear grammar. Can you see that? Non-terminal is there only at rightmost position. Is it right linear grammar or not? So both are regular grammars. I can say now RG. RG means assume regular grammar. If you satisfy any one of them or both of them, it is going to be regular grammar, guys. Clear? Clear, everyone? The grammar can be only LLG, grammar can be only RG, grammar can be both. It depends on how do you write. And I have a question for you. Guys, if I write, the first mistake I did in my BTech is that AA and even why do I write AA? I'll just write SA and BS or CD, whatever C. Tell me what grammar it is. Here 3 productions are there. It is not 1, 3 productions. How do you know that? Instead of writing 3 individual productions, the bar acts like a R. Remember that? This is R. It means there are 3 productions here. Yes, thank you, Chakraborty. Everybody, now tell me, is this regular grammar? Is it LLG? Is it RLG? What is this grammar? First tell me, guys, this example, what will you conclude? What is this? This is not a regular grammar. How do you know that? Because if I say LLG, I must follow left linear grammar rule. Every non-terminal should be at first position. And RLG, it is not. Every non-terminal should be at rightmost position if you have it. Now, some productions are following LLG, some productions are following RLG. So that is the reason it is not a regular grammar. Neither regular nor, you can say neither left linear nor right linear grammar. Yes, good point. Yes, Nishu. Yes. Simply you can say not regular grammar. Everybody? So remember that point. Okay, now come to the point. Now look at question 1. Why it is both LLG, RLG, guys? There is a rule. This rule is present in both of them. That is the reason it is both LLG, RLG. Everybody? Not only this, if you observe V to V also there. Because T star, when you put T power 0, yes or no? If you delete this, that V to V is going to appear in both of them, guys. Okay? Yeah, let's start quickly. What is the language generated by the first grammar? Can I say that epsilon A BA? You can write expression epsilon A or BA. You can write a regular grammar for that, LLG, RLG. Yes, you can say linear grammar, but linear grammar definition is different. Yes, linear grammar is right. This is a linear grammar. But I didn't give you linear grammar definition, right? That is the reason I am not talking about. It is linear grammar. Linear grammar will talk about non-terminal at most one is there, but it will not talk about where it is. Okay? Those people who want linear grammar, yes, linear grammar you can say. Linear grammar is there, which is a different definition, guys. You can get more grammars. V2, you can keep V anywhere. This is the linear grammar definition. Here what do you get? Every LLG, you can say every LLG is LG. Every LLG is LG. Every RLG is linear grammar. Even every regular you can say directly. Every regular grammar is a linear grammar, but linear grammar need not be regular grammar. Clear? वो तो एग्जाम्पल था, इसमें ये लीनियर ग्रामर था बट रेगुलर ग्रामर नहीं था. ठीक है? Yes. Now everybody, first example clear. Second example. What is the language, guys? Always follow strategy bottom to up, because S you want final answer. You know, language generated by S only we want, but that is talking about A followed by language generated by A, but language generated by A is not at So what is that? A dot epsilon comma B, which will be A comma AB. Everybody? Yes. Everybody understood the language? And what you can do always first capital A, then do S, so that you will understand very quickly. Okay, let's move. Third example. I said, please go from bottom to up. Now I am trying to ask, what is the language generated by B? Okay, you say epsilon F E. You can also write epsilon plus, because the regular language, right? Regular grammar, right? It's going to generate regular language, no matter how do you write a grammar. And then you do it. First you find out this one, then second, then third, so that you can get what is the language. Language generated by A. Okay, it's very easy. C comma DG. Okay, you may write C plus DG. And language generated by S finally. That is, okay, language generated by A dot A. So that what you get? Language generated by A dot A. R, bar means R, plus language generated by B means dot B. So what is language generated by A? C or DG? You know that. C plus DG plus language generated by B is epsilon or F or E followed by B. So you can write something like CA DGA or B plus FB plus EB. And the language is, you can write L is equal, you can write all of them if you want. B, 1 length, 2 length, you can write CA, AFP and EB, 3 length is DGA. This is the final answer. Everybody? Quick. Is it clear? Any doubt? Come on guys, please like the session. Thank you so much. And S, now वो तो समझ लिया, वैसे रिकर्शन नहीं था उसमें, तो बहुत इजी लगा. They don't have a recursion, so we felt very easy. But जब रिकर्शन है तो आपके पास कुछ शॉर्टकट होना चाहिए. So before the shortcut, I will try to explain what actually you have. If you try to write a language, epsilon comes and A comes, double A comes, triple A comes. How did you get all of them? How did you get all of them, guys? Can you understand? Epsilon, how do you get? S can directly generate epsilon. Here S, you can go to SA. You can substitute S with epsilon, so that epsilon dot A is A. How do you get a double A? Yes, you substitute SA and S again substitute with SA, then now substitute with epsilon, then you get double A. Everybody? Yes. But why do you waste your time to understand everything? Can you do it using any shortcut? Yes, we have to do shortcut, guys. I'm trying to help you a shortcut. Look at, whenever you have something X, alpha, beta in regular grammars, how do you do that? Which is going to repeat alpha or beta? Which is going to repeat alpha or beta? Alpha is going to repeat. How do you stop this? Beta is going to stop this recursion. So just look at that. Alpha is going to repeat, so alpha star, and beta comes to the left side. So language we write beta alpha star. Language generated by X is a beta alpha star. Everybody? Clear? So always use this notation, which is the recursive term and which is repeated, A, alpha or beta? Alpha or beta. So using that notation, I am trying to help you. Here, A star dot epsilon, this is your language, which is equal to A star. Alpha is A, beta is epsilon. Yes, beta is called as termination, base condition, exactly. Logic right. It's a left recursive grammar. So many names are there. Yes, left recursive. Because the same non-terminal is appearing at first position. Great. And now use the same technique. A, repeat. So A star. To stop this, actually S is there here. To stop it, A should come here. So now S stops. अगर S नहीं है ना, अगर A नहीं है ना, small a, it's not going to stop. So which will become A plus. Everybody? Which will become A plus. Clear? Use the same concept for all the left recursive regular grammars. Yes. Now keep on doing the same concept, guys. Now can you use the same concept? Yes. Oh, this is a right recursion. This is a right recursion. Who will be repeated? A will be repeated. And epsilon comes here. That means language is equal to A star dot epsilon, which is A star. And again, this A repeated. This A. And also remember, some people in hurry burry, what you do? Don't repeat this. This A never repeats. Remember, this is not recursive. This is not recursive. It depends on what capital A does. Everybody? So be careful. Recursive and non-recursive grammars you should handle carefully. Yes. So here A comes. Repeat it. A stops here. So A star and that base condition comes right side. So which is equal to A plus. What did you understand, guys? If you want to generate A star, I can write either left recursive grammar or I can write using right recursive grammar. You can remember this very well-known grammars in the world. Everyone, in interviews they may ask, please write A star grammar. You should write either left recursive or right recursive. Clear? You can use any one of them. It is your choice. Okay, 8th. Now, this is the different. This is the different. How do that different? Let's understand. Guys, first understand. Do you have epsilon? Yes. Directly you can generate. Do you have only A? Yes. Yes, I can put epsilon so that AS will become A. And you have only B? Yes. Do you have double A? Yes. How do you get that? AB, BA, BB. How do you get that? Everything is possibly. Because look at from here. Here directly you have epsilon. Yes. Here directly you don't have, but indirectly you have A epsilon is A. And here also you have right, S derives BS, and what do you have? B epsilon, so B. And double A, now you want A, so you take the choice of AS all the time. So you get double A. And similarly, first you take A, then you take B choice. Right? AB. Clear? Now what did you understand in this? How to write it, guys? Because in the exam you don't have much time to do these things. You have to answer directly. Alpha x, beta x, gamma. Suppose you have that. How do you write it? Alpha plus beta whole star. Gamma comes right side. Because this alpha, beta repeats as you want. Whichever the order you want. Whichever the order you want. They repeat and gamma comes to stop those alpha beta recursion. Everybody? Yes. Which is equal to A plus B whole star, but epsilon comes right side because S is there right side. Don't forget about it. That is the termination. That is the termination. Now here L is equal to, now here A is there, B is there. This can be repeated any number of times in any sequence. Dot A comes to stop the recursion. That is for the right side. Ends with A, guys. Everybody, how easy if you can remember these shortcuts. These shortcuts are really going to help you in the exams. Okay? But don't do the mistake. Don't do the mistake. Note, if anybody asks what is the language generated by this? What is the language generated by this? Don't say A star. Language is a pi, because you can't generate even one string because termination is missing. Termination is missing. Everybody, language is empty because no termination. The recursion, you don't have the base condition. Yes. Clear? क्या आदित्य क्या लिख रहा है? Okay, focus on. Now again, this one is the A plus B whole star. Whenever you see that, A plus B whole star, but this one is ARB. So ARB comes right side because that S is there right side. Okay, very easy, very easy. This is equal to a plus b whole plus. And when you have more non-terminals, go from bottom to up. Go from bottom to up. So now you know the language of A. Do one at a time. Do one at a time. Do one at a time. Don't confuse. Do one at a time. You will get an answer. First, my focus on A. What is A? A plus B whole star. And epsilon, I need to put right side. So a dot epsilon is A plus B whole star. And then second is S. That A dot language generated by A, which is equal to A dot A plus B whole star. Everybody? Yes. Clear? So what is the answer? Don't confuse. Answer is starting with A. Whatever S does, that is your answer. Don't forget, don't look at A. A is over. Clear? Starting with A exactly. All the strings starting with A. Now, 12th. Can I say directly now? You understood? This will give you A plus B whole star. तो अब L बताओ. L सीधा. ये मतलब A plus B whole star. Ends with A exactly. तो कितना easy लगता अभी देख के ही समझ में आ रहा है. क्यों? Because you understood the patterns. Great. Next. What is this B? Is it A plus B whole star? Yes. But you have to keep this capital B wherever you see the capital B in other non-terminals. Now here, capital B का जरूरत है. Capital B, that is A dot A plus B whole star. Because capital B we substituted. Find the B and substitute here. Right, now find, already A is over. Then you substitute directly what is A. A dot A means whatever you have A guys. Plus B dot language of A. What do you get there? Quick, is this one is equal to A dot A followed by A plus B whole star, or B dot A followed by A plus B whole star. Anybody realized what is the answer guys? Anybody? If you take A followed by, can you take A something common? Do you try guys? Can you take something common here? Come on, quick. If you take A followed by A plus B whole star common, do you see A plus B left side? A plus B left side. You can take this one right side common. Yes, it's basically second symbol from beginning is A. The language name is second symbol from begin is A. Or you can say starts with AA or BA. You can also say another way, starts with another name of the same language, AA or BA. Everybody? Yes. Great. It's a yes. Come on. Good. 14. Now focus on the same way. Focus on the grammar the same way. This is A plus B whole star. अभी डायरेक्टली लिखना चाहिए आपको कि एप्सिलॉन है ना. A plus B whole star डॉट एप्सिलॉन. अब यहाँ पे पुट कर दो सीधा S में पुट कर दो. क्या आएगा? लैंग्वेज AA. ये इसको कॉमन ले सकते हैं आप. AA AB और BA और BB. क्यों? कैपिटल A ही आएगा ना. तो कैपिटल A फाइंड आउट कर लिया. AA AB BA BB and this is A plus B whole star. ये क्या है guys? This is A plus B whole star. अभी तो किया था हम. minimum two length, at least two length problem guys. Remember that L is equal W such that W belongs to A comma B whole star where length of W at least two length. Right? Clear everyone. Now 15 quickly. This is epsilon or A or B. Everybody? Right. यहाँ पे पुट करना पड़ेगा लैंग्वेज के अंदर ए के अंदर. राइट. तो एप्सिलॉन और there is A or B, right? You can write A or BA. So how do you write A or B dot language of A? You can do that. You can take the common. Yes. then epsilon plus a plus b followed by epsilon plus a plus b. Right? ये तो कुछ अलग ही दिख रहा है लैंग्वेज. जस्ट ट्राई टू राइट इट. एप्सिलॉन एंड अप्लाई कर दो अंदर गाइस. ये आएगा, बी आएगा और डबल ये आएगा, ये भी आएगा और क्या आएगा, बी ए भी आएगा, बी भी आएगा. मतलब क्या हो रहा है, कुछ अलग से बन रहा है. वो एग्जैक्टली ऐसे पता है ना आपको, एप्सिलॉन प्लस ए प्लस बी होल स्क्वायर एट मोस्ट टू लेंथ, एट मोस्ट टू लेंथ. ग्रामर तो कुछ अलग से दिख रहा है बट लेकिन लैंग्वेज फाइनली सेम बन रहा है. एट मोस्ट टू लेंथ स्ट्रिंग्स एग्जैक्टली. ओके ओके. वन लेंथ इज मिसिंग लवजीत. होल स्क्वायर लिख दिया आप, वन लेंथ को छोड़ दिया. एग्जैक्टली राज. ये शॉर्टकट है ना, बहुत टाइम सेव करता है आपको. ओके, सो आई होप यू हैव एंजॉयड दिस सेशन. And guys, please like the session. And today what we have learned, regular expression and regular grammar, and we practiced lot. And in the exam, this no doubt, these two techniques will left recursion, right recursion techniques will help you. In context-free grammar, we will learn a lot of other shortcuts too. And today we have completed a very simple notations of regular languages. These two models are going to represent a regular language only. If anybody asks, language generated by R is a regular expression, and language generated by regular grammar, you have to say regular language. Both basically does regular language. Right? Thank you so much for joining this session, and don't forget that after this session, and see language anyhow it's over, and maths, that till 13th January we have 11th, we have mathematics by Aditya sir, and every day 11:30 am, and then you will have 2:30 p.m. Computer organization. So please attend that class. Morning you have DBMS till 10th January, till tomorrow, and that is 6:30 am to 8:30 am. And this is my profile. If you want to access my classes, if you want to take the subscription, and you can visit my profile and watch the videos, and really if you are enjoying, and please like the sessions, and as well as and enjoy the free classes. And this is our Telegram channel where we share our material and links every day. You can subscribe to this Telegram channel, Unacademy GATE CS. And please share all these YouTube channels with your friends. If anybody is studying in engineering like electrical, electronics, mechanical, civil, and these channels are going to help them. And thank you so much. Please like the session before leaving, and subscribe and share with your friends. And thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye. Yes, Vaishnavi, classes are sufficient. Only one thing is, are you able to understand? If you are able to understand, the class is absolutely sufficient. You need a little bit of more practice to connect.